It's happened to me in all my movies. But you know the big dinner table scene in E.T.
Yeah.
And he said, I say, well, why don't you call your father and tell him I can't? He's in Mexico with Sally. I took such a hit as Mary, and I felt all these tears coming up. And I thought, oh, I can't let the kids see me cry. So I got up and left, which was not in the script. So Stephen
Really?
calls cut, and he comes over and he says, Dee, why did you get up and leave? And I told him what happened to me. And he looked at me for a minute and he turned around and he says, guys, you have a half hour to build another wall here. I need a sink with running water. So he could take me over to the sink and bring me back into that big close-up where I say he hates Mexico. All because I followed what was truthful for Mary, and
Right.
Stephen was brilliant enough to see that other moment that it would tie into.
I'm amazed that, I guess not amazed. I mean, I have this all in my notes. That's my big question for E.T. was for you and that character. One of the things that that movie did that no other movie really paid attention to was your character was in so much pain. Your character was dealing with so many things that it was that moment that I have down here. Did you know that you were playing Steven Spielberg's real life mom, basically?
No.
That was kind of, okay, so you didn't know that at that time. Just being
Didn't
open to
know it,
that
was
character.
never discussed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because that moment humanizes that your character so much. That's why when you say the mom from E.T., it's not like any other movie where it's like that was your character. It's like everyone knows you and they care about you or they care about the character
I hope
because
so.
of that pain. Of course, yeah.
Yeah. And, like the laugh when he says penis breath, and I go, no penis breath talking. That was all. That just happened. If I'd gone into my head, I would have said, well, I'm admonishing him, and I should be
Right.
stern in that moment. But what really happened was it was funny to Mary, but she knew that she should discipline him at the same time, right? It's just perfect. But to sit down and work all that stuff out.
To me, that's what was the heart of the movie is that this is a real family going through all of this.
And we felt like that when we shot it. And let me tell you, working with E.T. was like working with another character for me.
How was it like a full on puppet that you were working with
Oh,
directly?
yeah.
And
It
wow.
was a full-on molded, and its head could go up and down, its eyes could blink. Um, you know how we got E.T.'s walk was
No.
a little boy he was 8 or 9. Matthew Demerit is his name. They
Uh-huh.
He was born with no legs, and they put him in upside down, and he walked on his hands. And
What?
that's how they got E.T.'s walk.
It's the Patrick Labyorteaux Show. Patrick Labyorteaux. He's the one you gotta know.